Big Batty.
You know, Sally. This is why I love my best friend, you know. She just got my back. Yeah, this is a perfect angle. Alright.
So yeah, I'm looking for sugar daddies with a monthly allowance of like 10k. I'm not looking to do any sexual acts. Just, you know, me and your presence should be your gift.
This is darling.
Yeah.
Okay. Per
2
week.
dinner dates. No, a month.
10k a week.
Okay, a week. Yeah, a week.
Daily?
So a week. We're only allowed to go for
Oh
dinner
my God.
once every 2 weeks max,
2 weeks.
and not allowed to kiss me. That's extra fine. Extra fee.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, this is part 3 from my part 1 and part 2 of how I got robbed. I'm gonna link it up so you guys could probably get to see part 1 and part 2, or I'll leave it in I'll leave the links at the bottom so you guys could click on there and have a view of the whole story to get the whole team and thing. For those of you first time on my channel, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you returning, thank you for the love and support. It's been amazing. I really and truly appreciate the love and support. I mean, it's been amazing. So as I always say to you guys, if you want to see more daily updates on what I'm doing and how my bag collection is going, and fashion and beauty tips and ideas and inspirational quotes, and you know, just be part of my life and be part of what I do on a daily, don't forget to follow me on Instagram right here, loveherlocks.700, and show some love. Like, doesn't cost a thing. So let's jump right into it. Miss Ding, let me take a sip of my drink first. Another sip. Hey guys, so as I said, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of my closet. I'm gonna do a more in-depth tour so you guys can kind of have an idea of my collection, my favorite ones I don't like, ones I love, all of my bags. I'll just put them all out there for you guys to have a look at them. Right now I'm just doing a quick little browse so you guys can see how I built my collection back from scratch, from losing everything back to where I am now. It's been an amazing journey. So with that being said, you know, I'm excited to show you guys briefly. And yeah, so for me it's really amazing. So definitely, in order to understand all that's going on, I want you guys to definitely see part 1 and part 2. For those of you that's seen it already, amazing. Let's keep it moving. As you guys can see, as I told you guys, I mentioned earlier in one of my first videos, my Petite Métis, which was my first purchase that I got when I started to build up my collection. So this is my baby, my Petite Métis. I love her to bits. I rarely use her. I just have her as a stepping stone to a new beginning. So that's her right there. I mean, next I'll never forget was my Lady Dior in this color. And she is everything for me. Like, she's an amazing color. She's everything. For me, she's just all that I love. Like, what is not to love about this baby? You know what I mean? Like, she's everything missing. So this was my really different, unique color. I really felt like, you know what, I need something pop of color, something bright to, you know, speed up my mood and collection. As I say, stuff like this I really love because it's unique. You won't see anywhere else, and whenever I wear her, I always get compliments with her. So definitely she is one of my favorites. And yeah, so moving forward for me, I would like to tell you guys, like, this is all how I love it to be color coded. For some of you guys, if you guys can maybe comment in the comment section below, I'm kind of looking for like some great knobs to put on my door handles. Like, I want to find like great knobs. So if you guys could like advise me on any knobs or anything, that would be amazing. I have been looking, but I haven't been seeing anything that I like. So one of my favorites is definitely my Birkin 25. It's one of my babies that I've been after for so long, and I'm so happy that I actually managed to grab her and get her. It's like love at first sight. So this is definitely one of my two go-tos. I've used her more than any other bag in here. I mean, what is not to use of my baby? I even recently took her on holiday as well. Amazing time. Also my Jean Naples, which is one of my favorite. I have a custom scarf, special edition. The dots was actually printed on by hand. So this scarf really was a bit more expensive than the others. So, I mean, for me, it's one of my favorite things. So I have a little trend that with my 25s, I put one scarf, versus with my 30s or bigger sizes, I would always have double scarves. And depending on the color, because it's a light color, so I would always make sure I have that done. So definitely, I'm so grateful to show you guys my collection. I'm gonna do a more in-depth video of my collection. At the end of this video, I'll do a little scroll through so you guys can see all of the bags. And you know, another little thing, you know, I have a little thing that I do with my Dior. So for example, with my Dior pieces, this is my Dior saddle. And with my Dior pieces, anytime I purchase a Dior item, let me just put this here. So anytime I go to Dior, they tend to put one of these on your bag. So I would then definitely just collect these. So every time that I've been to the store, I've managed to get one of these on the bag. So I would just hang them up for like a little chime, you know, you know, cute little stuff that I do with myself to kind of like just keep my collection fun, and you know, just something that I do for me. So if it inspires any one of you guys to do it as well, I mean, come on, what's not to like about a little charm, little, you know, like when you open the door and you hear this, yeah, kind of reminds me of that back in the days. So that is my lovely saddle. One of my favorites as well is my LV clutch. I don't remember the name of this one, but this is definitely like one of my favorites. It's like the to-go-to clutch, and you could wear her anywhere. It's the chain for me, sis. So for me, it's just definitely one of my favorites in my collection. And as I said, I'm gonna do a more in-depth video of all of my bag collections and story behind them. So I definitely love that. One of my favorite, you know, evening bags as well is my Gucci. I mean, I've rarely wear this, as you can see. I bought it, probably wore it once, if that, and I just leave it there. And yeah, like, hardly use it, but still love it. So I had to pop by for a drink and come back, because a lot of people might be like, why does she have a lot of colored bags? My thing is colored bags. Like, I feel as like, even though if I have like a statement piece, I want it in a color. Like, there's nothing wrong with a black baby, like that will go with everything, but I just like to have a different color, feel a bit unique. I love a pop of color everywhere, here and there within my collection and whatever I'm wearing. So that's why, if you guys realize, like, I do have a lot of color. I do have an amazing black collection, which I would always get a classic in a black. So let's say if I'm doing a Chanel, I always make sure I get a black piece first. So as a handbag collector or someone that owns a lot of luxury handbags, I feel like I'm at the stage where I could actually just invest more in color or purchase more color pieces. So please don't judge me on that, but hey, as I said, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm I have bags that are still in boxes because obviously there's not much space and I still want to organize it a bit better. I have a couple pieces that are coming because obviously I have some shopping to do. I have pieces that went in for repair. So, you know, things is a bit crazy right now, but versus to what it is. I have some great I have a great video coming out next week, or I think it's the week after, where I have 10 bags that I've chosen versus 5 that I'm still in love with versus 5 that I'm totally falling out of love with. So please check that out. And yeah, like, I feel like this is just a beautiful collection, and I'm so happy that I could share my progress with you guys. As I always say, like, nothing lasts forever. Like, at the end of the day, I've been through a really, really bad situation, like where what has happened to me, and it could have happened to a lot of people out there, you know what I mean? And as I said, the main thing and the main focus for me was that I had life, and the fact that I came out of that situation alive and well, that I could have been able to 5 years later still build back my collection. It's been a journey, it's been an uphill battle. I've bought pieces, resell pieces, I've managed to get pieces through great connections at a discounted price. I've managed to shop for some tax-free. I've managed to source pieces through, you know, resellers, or managed to source pieces through secondhand luxury places, such as places like We Buy Designer. Shout out to We Buy Designer. As they might know, I'm a really good client of theirs. I mean, I haven't been for a hot minute, but definitely they were part of me, you know, building back my collection and getting back to where I wanted to be. So yeah, like, I feel really good standing in front of you guys to say, well, you know what, I've took a negative situation and turned it into positive, and that energy that I've put out, where I was just able to build out my collection, and I really, really learned a lot from it, and I've done a lot of precautions to avoid me ever having to go through a situation like that again. So with that being said, I definitely have learned and been through my fair share. So with that being said, you know, again, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, give it a thumbs down, because at the end of the day, it's only going to help me create better content and also share better stuff with you guys. So I am all here for the good criticism and the negative criticism. Whatever you want to throw at me, girl, throw it at me, Miss Thing. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time.